Hey everyone, it's Eric Thor here, and in today's video we're talking about 5 dream symbols and what they really mean. Now, a lot of people might be afraid to look into their dreams, but actually dreams can provide a lot of meaningful information about your life. It can let you know about anxieties you might be having about something in your life, a relationship that is not going as well as you'd like it to do, or something that could be coming up that could be a problem for you later on. So you might not have time to think about all of these things because you're so busy with your day-to-day life, but often dreams show up in funny, punny, and creative ways to kind of highlight and let you know about things, just so that you can know that they're there. Now, the number one most common dream symbol is the dream about your teeth falling out. And of course people would Google that. Who wouldn't Google a dream like that? It's a fascinating thing to happen. Why are my teeth falling out in my dream? Am I going insane? Oh my god, must be terrible, right? Well, it turns out it's not necessarily that bad. Teeth falling out can just be a symbol for, losing your edge. Perhaps there is something you want to speak out about in your life, but you're not doing that, Sometimes you have to give a bite. You have to, really express criticism or talk about or set boundaries for yourself or stand up for yourself or say if something is bothering you. But to not do that, to repress your negative feelings or to not talk about something, that can lead to, this repressed feeling of, repressed anger. So often to dream about losing your teeth is to recognize that you're angry about something or upset about something in your waking life, and you should say something or do something about it. A second dream symbol I find funny is, a few days ago I dreamt that I was swinging on a rope, like Indiana Jones, above a pool of acid. Now, a pool of acid, that sounds pretty bad, right? Yeah, to dream about water is often to dream about your unconscious. To dream that you're going diving is to dream about your unconscious. So, acid is a highly corrosive substance. You wouldn't want to go diving in that, right? So, for me, the dream about going into acid is a dream that represents, feelings of anxiety, because my channel on YouTube has been growing a lot lately. It's more than doubled in a week. So the fear is then that what if I fall back in, what if I lose grasp, of the rope that I was holding on to in the dream and fall back to my normal level. So in some ways it can represent anxieties about reaching a new height in your life, because sometimes these symbols can happen in the most positive times of your life. You might be genuinely excited about a new promotion, but your dreams might be full of, fear of, failure, fear of disappointing your boss. A lot of the symbols in your dreams are puns. So if you're ever confused about the meaning of something, consider what the first puns could be for the word. Like if you saw scissors everywhere in your dream, scissors could be a rhyme or a pun or something. Like it can be somebody you need to cut out of your life, or it can be that it's time to change your haircut, to get a new style, to freshen yourself up. It can be something that just signals opening up, because we often use scissors to open up bags. So it can be a symbol for that you need to start opening up more. So a lot of the time, these kind of symbols can seem really weird, but often have their own way of making sense. What I recommend sites like dreammoods.com and other dream lexicons, where you can kind of Google up your favorite terms. So whenever you have a dream, in the morning, it's always good as soon as you wake up to kind of make a note to write down what you dreamt, because honestly, it can take 1 hour and it's gone. Sometimes I can lose a dream in 10 minutes. If I don't write it down immediately, it just disappears back into my head. It was like it was never there. So it's kind of interesting how dreams kind of fade out like that. So another interesting symbol that you might have in your dream is that, you're spilling the tea, for example. That's an example of a pun, To dream that you spill tea means that you said something you probably shouldn't have, or that you just learned something really new and troubling or surprising, and you're kind of wrestling that. So that's such a silly expression of how your mind works. When I study my dreams, sometimes I'm like, wow, how did this happen? So another thing that I think is really interesting to look at is what kind of genres you dream about, because like movies, you can divide your dreams into genres. And for example, I dream a lot of adventure dreams. Now, why might I dream a lot of adventure dreams? Well, there's a simple reason for it, and it's because it's honestly, I can live kind of a sheltered life, and tend to kind of hold myself up in my own apartment, and honestly I don't really go out and meet with people that often. So sometimes, adventure dreams can be a symbol of, that need inside of you to go out and take risks and try new things. And sometimes these adventure dreams are just telling you that you need to go out and take more risks, and you need to go out and explore new opportunities.